All right, so as mentioned before, the bone structure of the wing is very similar to the bone structure in the human arm. It's what we call homologous. So if we put the bone down, this would be the humerus, right? Which is the top of our arm. This would be our lower forearm with the radius right here and the ulna right here. I know there's still muscle right here. And then this would be where our fingers are. And then a lovely thumb complete with thumbnail. All right, so ligaments. Ligaments connect bone to bone. So if you look closely, you'll see this white shiny part. Again, very strong, very similar to tendons, except for they connect bone to bone. Very strong, not really bendy, kind of shiny. And the ligaments connect your entire skeleton. Without ligaments, the bone would fall out of place, or they would move out of place, and that'd be kind of creepy. All right, so cartilage. So you may already know that cartilage is found in your ears and your nose, but there's also cartilage between bones to keep joints from rubbing together, because friction in a bone is not a good thing. So cartilage keeps the bones from rubbing together and keeps the movement smooth. If you've eaten chicken before, that kind of like that rubbery part on the end that you can't really chew, some people call it the gristle. That's what the cartilage is. It's right here on the end. And you'll find it on several parts of the joint. It's not even rubbery. It's kind of like, I want to say almost plasticky. It's right here. All right, so the bone, actual bone, right here. The bone is hard tissue. It's made of protein and calcium. It is alive and growing. There is nothing dead about human bones. Now, we may have skeletons in class. We may think of bones as being dead because, we eat meat and that animal is dead. But while in our body, while we are alive, our bones are most certainly alive. They have their own blood supply, meaning they have blood vessels. And they actually produce red blood cells. All right, so now I'm gonna crack the radius open so you can see inside the bone. So if you have your wing like this, the radius is right here. This other bone is a little thicker, it's a little harder to break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the bone, and we're gonna look inside. So go ahead and break your bone if you're doing the investigation with us, if you're doing the dissection with us. And I want you to look inside at the bone marrow. And bone marrow is like thick, kind of like spongy tissue. And this produces red blood cells and some white blood cells. Very much alive. All right. So I promise you'll never look at chicken in the same way, but at least now when you're eating it, you'll know what the parts are. Thank you so much. Have a good one.